there, Scorpio. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this reading will be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Scorpio, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind wants to happen between you two. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here, together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. I will also reveal what they would tell you if they dare to tell you the truth, with my own set of the brutally honest oracle cards. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Scorpio person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world, so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And if you want to watch the channel's reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button, or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And I will use the THELEMA tarot for the readings part. When I open your deck here, I see the Magician together with 3 of Pentacles. So it seems like this person wants to make something happen between you two. Something with tangible results. Okay. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the 5 of Wands with the 3 of Pentacles. So it seems like there's some conflict of interest or some kind of rivalry in your relationship. Or maybe this person feel that there's rivalry between them and a third party, that maybe they think someone else is interested in you. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have a Page of Wands with the 3 of Pentacles. So this feels like an energy of a person who wants to take a chance and kind of throw themselves out there, or really make something happen, or take care of the opportunity. So call the 6 elements, and here we have Justice with the Page of Wands. So it almost feels like you have been in a breakup situation, and that this person knows that they have been unfair to you, and they would want to win you back. They feel like there's a very small chance, but if they can make you want them or go along with their plans, that would be nice. So this is what they're dreaming of. Okay. I'm feeling that this person is a little bit on the selfish end of things. They might have been very one-track mind, seeing things from their point of view. And this probably have spiked some kind of reaction in you, Queen of Swords, which ended the relationship. And now they want to try something else. They seem to be full of hope. They realize you don't have maybe the same goals with the relationship, or the same idea how a relationship should be. But they feel a lot of interest when it comes to you. Okay. So I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and the person most on your mind, and what that person would want to happen between you two. Okay. So this is the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. This is what's on their what they're dreaming and hoping for from a heart level, and this is their plans from a mind level. And we can see that there's a lot of fear here, a lot of unknown variables, so they don't know exactly how things is going to pan out. Even if they do their very best here to get things in the way they want or to kind of roll the dice, they don't know if you will go with that. They seem to think that you're a very attractive person, that you have and that you're a high value person. You don't let in whoever, so this scares them a little bit. So maybe you have started to put more effort into displaying your self-respect and probably walking away from this relationship, and now they feel you to be like someone else could go and snatch you up or steal you away. So they're feeling an element of rush and also insecurity. Would you want them? Don't you want them? Are you already with someone else? Things like this. So on an emotional level, it's a little bit more tragic because they seem cocky and full of self-confidence on a surface level, but inside their heart there's a little bit of a mess. We saw the 9 of Cups before, and it's a person taking real good care of themselves. I don't see this here. I see the Hermit, which is tied to the 9 of Cups, but I'm seeing a lot of insecurity and this person kind of being thrown back into their childhood with whatever drama has happened between you two. So they feel as vulnerable and as exposed as they did when they were a child and couldn't take control over their environment like a grown-up could do. So maybe the game plan and like the rules of the game have changed. Maybe you have changed the game with the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords, and now they don't know how this game is played. So this is the most likely action. And with the Knight of Swords here, 6 of Wands, they really want to persuade you or win you over, and it's not for the beauty of their heart. It's more of I want this, so I should have this. And they're also probably very much in love with you here. King of Cups, 6 of Coins, the alchemic wedding, and the Empress, showing that they feel like you are the one, but they have like a very masculine way of approaching this. Either they are a male or a female. They just want to come and grab you. Okay. So, and here we have the Queen of Wands on their minds level together with the King of Wands. So it shows that this person, in their mind, you are soulmates and probably a perfect match and like some kind of power couple of sorts. So I think they're impressed if you have made some kind of revolution inside the relationship, put boundaries. You have kind of your action has been more of action of self-respect. I think this have made an impression on this person, and they have you have kind of risen in their eyes. And here we have a Page of Wands. So this intrigues them because they feel that you are now, both of you are very attractive people, or people that like high value people that easily can create beautiful things for themselves, because both of you have resources to and strength and stamina to get what you want. And with the Page of Wands here, I'm feeling their insecurity. Here they are not insecure. They think, wow, you really are a good match to me. But here comes like an insecurity. Will you understand this? Will you see this? Or have you already found someone new? This can easily be a three-party situation, but remember that this is in their mind or world or their plans. So they might think that they have a rival. Either they have this or not. And here we have a 2 of Wands, so it's some kind of hesitation for how to go about this. And we can see the wall in all these pictures. So they want to keep themselves like high value in your eyes, so they can't just run after you and persuade you. they kind of need to lure you in, I don't know, with their scent or their attractiveness, or with them parading in front of you, showing their feathers, so you would want to come to them, because it's like they're never leaving the castle here. And I'm thinking we are seeing both a little bit possessiveness, but also a person being a little bit full of themselves, and maybe thinking in terms of people's value. So this makes them both cocky and insecure. So we'll see where it goes. They can come out of the castle. No, 9 of Swords. Okay, so the person freaks themselves out by thinking of how you have risen like a star, and that you are so much more self-confident now, and they would want to reach out, but they're holding back from doing that out of logic reasons. With here, this eagle here, and the swords, it's air energy. They are seeing the situation. The most likely scenario from their point of view is probably that you have someone else, or that you would want someone else, and that you wouldn't want them. So therefore they are holding back. They're staying behind the wall, not reaching out, or they're not planning. They're planning to reach out, but in the end, I don't think they will follow through, because they basically chicken out and stay behind their wall. Since they're freaking themselves out with this story of who is valuable and who is not valuable, and I would get scared if I were thinking in terms like this, who is in my league and who isn't. The person had the juice to actually go out and go grab you and try to charm you and all these kind of things. But they lose this juice as time goes by, because they're basically thinking too much and starting to get shaky in their knees. And they also don't want to make a fool of themselves. So instead they're suffering in silence. Okay. So that's their plan. And this is on their heart level, their dreams. And we have a 7 of Pentacles, which is procrastination, or a time of waiting. I think they have been waiting for you. I feel the element of surprise with the change in your attitude, or you starting to, first maybe you have been more agreeable and put effort into this relationship, and then you stated your own value or your own self-respect. And I think they have been waiting on the old you to come back and be nice again, okay, and go back to the way you were. So here we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is kind of symbolizing the whole wall around the castle. It's 4 corners, 4 of Pentacles. So it's really like a building structure, or this wall. So I think I'm just seeing them waiting here, like guarding their heart behind this wall, and still expecting that you will do the work. And we can see you are pretty preoccupied with something else here, maybe not thinking of approaching this person at all. So you're a little bit disconnected with this person leaning in this direction and you leaning in that direction. And 4 is also connected to the Emperor, so the masculine energy in either a female or a male. Here we have the 7 of Wands, so the Page of Wands, the 7 of Wands. They don't come off as particularly mature, so it's hard for them to approach you in a self-sacrificing manner, or in a manner where you put yourself out there. So instead they come as this child that just pulls your hair and run. So it becomes very juvenile here. This might be the person putting something on their Insta story to provoke you, or parading like a new boyfriend or girlfriend outside your house, or it can be calling you about stupid things, did I leave my hat with you? Do you even, own a hat? I haven't never seen a hat, and it's definitely not here. So, and it's 7/7. So this person is being very challenged by spirit to take another decision, but they are staying behind the wall, guarding their door. They're trying to stay in they have seen you worked on your self-value and heighten yourself, so you're not a doormat to this person anymore, but they want to keep the high value position, so they need you to run after them. They cannot run after you, because that would mean that they would lower themselves and become the person that needs to suck up to the other person, and they don't want to do that. So they have a hard time coming up as a grown-up, putting themselves out there, sacrificing themselves to get something started with you. Instead, they stay here and, try with, I don't know, their magic and their honey scent to lure you in. And Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. They're just playing hooky, wasting time, being insecure, being a little bit ridiculous, like a person that just makes a joke instead of doing what's asked of them, what they need to do to have a good outcome. So they're just playing this away and losing the ball, losing track of what was important. Okay. And the Lover. So they still love you. Like their heart is very set on loving you, but they are unfortunately immature and a little bit broken, like a broken toy. I think you broke them because you challenged them in a way to not sit on their high horse, but they don't know how to get down from there. So they're trying all they can to get your attention by making stupid tricks in front of your face and trying to make you come to them, because they can't come to you, because that would be beneath them, and they need to have the power in the relationship. So you will be the suck up and they would be the one in power, so they can't reach out to you with these stupid rules that they have. Okay, so this is what they are thinking, this is what's in their heart. And now we'll see what action they will take from these plans and dreams. So 7 of Swords. So we have another 7. So they are challenged both when it comes to patience, this with having boundaries towards other people and self-preservation, but also when it comes to being genuine and speaking the truth. They're not being genuine towards you and speaking the truth. They don't come to you and say, I really respect you now, and I see what you have done to work with yourself, to take better care of yourself and put yourself more in respect, and I value that, I see that, so I'm going to honor that and help you along the way by stepping down a little bit and giving you some of my space that I took. But instead, they won't tell you how much they admire you. They will just try to win over you and stay behind the wall, or even underneath the castle in their catacombs to run around there like a ninja and try to have control over this situation. So you can't expect any truth from them. And here we have a 4 of Cups, so sitting at home, sulking, wishing that you would come, wishing that you would reach out and give them the gratification of telling them that you feel the same. They don't ever have to tell you the same though. So if you would tell them that I feel we are so connected, we are soulmates, they would enjoy that a lot. But they would probably not tell you this back to your face, because that would again give you a higher position in the relationship, and they don't think that they can handle that, or that would be probably the worst thing that could happen. Not being without you is not the worst thing, but being beneath you would be the worst thing. And 9 of Wands, so in the same time where they're trying to keep you on a distance, they're also waiting outside your house. So that's the childish element of this, not handling it in a grown-up fashion. So telling you, I don't need you, and then not being able to do anything but missing you, waiting for you, thinking of you, being obsessed with you. So it's very counterproductive actions here from this person. they have this arch here. It shows some kind of development and wisdom that's just right there in front of their eyes. Arch, 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 wall, 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 and wall, and door to the wall. So it's right there in front of them. Also, I guess, door to the wall, but here it's not guarded. Oh, it's a little bit guarded with this person here, of course, and their lies and schemes and plans. But they're very hard to access. I would say that they are a little bit like an introvert person, or acting like an introvert. They have an extrovert side to them, but it's bounce back to become an introvert. So they can do a display, like play out their game or their mask, or show themselves in the world, and then they go and hide again. Very scared little person, this. Okay. And the Four of Wands, so wanting to be in a relationship with you here. And Three of Wands. Maybe eventually this person will be able to say something that's a little bit more sane. When they have been tormented enough, because in the end of the day, they love you and they would want a relationship with you, and they might understand that they need to do something to get this going, and that you actually need to be on the same level, and that they might need to sink a little bit beneath you to get that to happen, that they need to show their throat a little bit to get the wolf pack glued back together again, so that they might need to show that, okay, I regret my ways. We saw the Justice card before, so I think they know that they did wrong. They just don't want to admit to it. But I'm seeing an opening that when they have wasted a lot of time here, they will realize that they just wasting time playing hooky. And if they want you, they need to show you vulnerability, or that they are accessible. But right now they're just thinking of how to win you back in a way that where they would still keep their sitting on their high horse with their armor on, like having their castle with them wherever they go, being behind the wall, having safeguarded their heart behind the wall. Okay, so I'll see what this person would tell you if they dare to tell you the truth. Okay, I was trying to be bulletproof. I would say they still are trying to be bulletproof, and they will change their mind somewhere here when they see that you don't come. It doesn't matter how much they display themselves or dance outside your window, try to pique your interest. I don't feel worthy of love, so I think this is the whole thing. They are playing games to rise the interest with you, so you will believe that they have something to come to offer you. So they will show their feathers and their dance outside your window, or display what a great catch they are because other partners would want them, or whatever they would try, and or stupid jokes. So they will try to make themselves valuable in your eyes, but in very immature and silly kind of ways. I can't ever forget. I don't know what this is about. I think it has to do with something that's personal between the two of you. So it's not being really displayed to me what it is. But I think it's something you have done that probably were you standing up for your self-interest. But their ego got very bruised. And I think that was a good thing. But they have a hard time dealing with this because they haven't, most people that's grown up, they have, the ego is a thing of childhood. It's also a thing to keep you alive and all this stuff that ego is good for. But in the end, when working together, being together with other people, you can't have a big ego. You need to be able to compromise. This person, however, have a big ego, and it has been bruised in some way, and they have a hard time forgetting this. So they want to be the ego to be unbruised by you coming back and wanting them. So see if I have one more card here. I was never good enough for you. So that's maybe what they can't forget, that you have said, but you are like this and I would want someone like this, because this is making me sad and feeling lonely, and like you don't have my back. So I would want from a partner that they could have my back, that they would be honest with me, they will keep their promises, or whatever you said, but it made them feel like you weren't good enough, that they were not good enough for you. So it bruised their ego, and it also kind of hit the mark of I don't feel worthy of love. So I think this person is super sensitive and in the same time ridiculously stubborn to no good use. Okay, so now I'll see what you would want to say to this person. The grass was always greener elsewhere. So I think this goes for both you and them. You felt like you could easily exchange them for a better partner. So that's what they have a hard time forgetting, probably. And you might have told them on different occasions that, and why you did this was because they were acting like your relationship wasn't that big of a deal. Not like you were the love of their life. So you always felt like they could easily exchange you for someone else, and that their grass was always greener elsewhere for them. So you probably tried to manipulate them to treat you better by, for example, saying that this is kind of a crappy attitude to have in a relationship, and I would rather be in a relationship with someone that had this kind of attitude, that were able to put me first and love me. And here we have I love someone else. So it might very well be that you actually are together with someone else, just as this person have feared or told me. And that's of course adding to the procrastination. I wouldn't if someone else if a person of interest is with someone else, I would probably just let that person go. But this person loves you and still wants to be with you. So I think they will make some kind of effort, either you are in a relationship or not. And I love someone else. I think you love yourself also more than what you love this person at this point. I predicted family issues on our relationship. I think you were very codependent to this person because maybe you have had people in your family or partners since before, or friends since before, that have acted like this towards you, like treated you like you didn't have any value. So you fought to be valuable in the eyes of this person, but eventually you just decided, I love myself, so I'm valuable in my own eyes. Screw this, basically. And but you realize now that that you projected certain family drama on this relationship. I tried, I'm sorry. I think you gave your all when you were in a relationship with this person, but they are a little bit, like almost a little bit crazy, high strung. They are acting like you are the worst enemy, and they need to, manipulate you, have you under control, not let you get like your nose over the water, the surface of the water, need to push you down. It's very hysterical and overreactive. So I think you had a hard time being with this person in this relationship, and maybe you have given up and you hope to find someone else, but too late. This sinner should awaken, and they would want you here later on. They still want you. They just wait for you. Wait, and then when they are ready to display their emotion, it might be too late. But this is still the person most on your mind. So I guess there still is a chance, because if it wasn't, this person wouldn't be displayed. Your new person would be displayed instead of this little bit of disastrous relationship. So this is the outcome that the divine sees for this relationship. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So maybe by you flirting with other people or being in a relationship with other people has helped this person to grow also. So the divine doesn't see anything wrong with you finding someone new. unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So basically it says that I think you will get over this person eventually, and they will come to you too late, and then you won't love them anymore, because you have said it, and that you want someone better, and it seems like you will get your wish come true. So I will see what this person would want to say to you from their soul. Unexpected visitors. Yeah, they will come like just show up like this. Whip here. Do we have another as well? Coming apart. So I think we read this first, because this is, I feel, what's happening now. And I think it's happening also because of unrequited love, because you feel that this person never loved you enough, and it's because they safeguard themselves, they protect their own ego, they don't put effort in. So it's natural for you to drift apart at this point. Now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is assigned to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has the commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, dissolution, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth it. Separation brings good fortune. So I think it was natural for you to separate, because this person didn't value you enough, and you had to value yourself. They need to suffer the consequences here of their past actions. Actions always have an equal counter reaction. And I think this person knows it, but they also fights this. They still hope that you will come back and reinstigate the relationship to what it was. I think, and further along the road, they will also kind of just show up here and maybe try a little bit harder. But then they have safeguarded themselves so long that you already are in another relationship. That's what that's my most probable prediction here. So if you expected unexpected, you will be prepared for miracles. So they hope that you will be very surprised in a happy way. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected, no matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be. There are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except Spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There's a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. So I'm thinking they will try to get you back, that they will come like Prince Charming or Princess Charming and offer themselves up, but I don't think their time will be particularly perfect. Okay, so I would urge you to watch the reading Their True Thoughts and Feelings for your sign in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist, or the love reading for May or June. That will probably reveal more. You can also watch What Do They Want to Happen from previous month to get the development of this story from then till now.
Jet planes in the night sky with you.
Today, if you can't get enough of my readings on YouTube, you can now become a member to my channel and get access to premium content videos. There are 3 different levels to choose from. You can become a supportive member and get personal and spiritual growth readings for the collective.
Getting high in the sunrise with you.
The second option is to become an extended member, where you get access to the collective readings from the previous level And you will also be able to see all the channel's astrological tarot readings for all the signs ahead of time and ads free.
Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could build a time machine.
The third option is to become a full member, where you get access to all the perks from the previous levels. And on top of that, you will get short personal readings from me every week. It is very similar to super chat readings, but here you subscribe instead of paying for super chats.
'Cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you.
There is a lot of other perks that's available for all levels, as membership loyalty badges, custom emojis, and other special features.
I'd come and get you. I can't forget you. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you all the time. I wish that, I wish that, I wish that.
If you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see the join button where you can learn more about the membership. You can also follow the link in the description box to check this out. And if you're still not convinced that this is a good option for you, you can become a member just to support my channel and help me keep on doing readings for all the astrological signs. I hope you will join and we will have so much fun together. Thank you for watching this far. I'm sending you all my love and all my gratitude.